Hey everybody, welcome to Step for Living. Today I have a super simple, easy peasy bohemian woodsy type craft for you. So today I am going to make just a little kind of, I don't even know what to call it. It's not an envelope, but just a little something to add a little special touch to the invites that you send out for your wedding. And this is very easy. It's very cheap too. Everything I'm using, I either got from the Dollar Tree or I found outside in an empty field by my house. I got this idea from some old clips of Martha Stewart. She made wrapping paper in this same technique, but she used paper cutouts of snowflakes. And so I was watching it and I was like, I could do something with that. And so I just kind of remixed it. I went outside in my backyard, or not my backyard, in this empty lot that just has an overgrowth of vegetations and wild flowers and weeds and greenery. And I picked up whatever I saw that I thought was cute and I brought it in and I made this craft. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lay out some wax paper, and you wanna lay it down with the waxy side facing up. That's very important. You want the waxy side facing up, and you're gonna take your flower petals or whatever you found that you're going to use inside to make your envelope, and you're going to sprinkle it throughout. You want to make sure you get a full coverage. You want to make sure you get close to the edges with whatever you're putting on there. I just use like these dandelions that I found. Everybody has these dandelions growing in their yard right now. There were some purple kind of flowers, just weeds. You can use greenery. You could saw earlier I had like a husk of an old, I don't know what that was, something that was growing, and that would be perfect for like if you have like a fall type of thing where you have more of like a woodsy thing, like breaking off pieces of that. But I'm just spreading it out, sprinkling it out, making sure it's evenly dispersed, and I'm adding these purple flowers with the yellow. I was gonna add some green leaves, but I was just liking the way the purple and the yellow look. That would be really pretty wedding colors. If you're out there person, if you're a person that's not afraid of color like me. But yeah, that was the first thing I did. And then I'm just taking another piece of wax paper and I'm laying it waxy side down right on top of those flowers, and we're going to encapsulate these between these two sheets of wax paper. I'm going to show you how really fast. But first, one thing I do have to point out, you want to make sure that when you size your wax paper, it's sized to where it is at least double the width of your card and the same height. That way you can fold it over once you're done. And I'll show you at the end where you're going to take some paper or something just to protect your iron, because you don't want to melt the wax paper, but you do want to take an iron and you want to go over. You see I have a piece of 100 pounds cardstock in between my iron and my wax paper I'm using, and you want to iron those sheets together. And what's going to happen is the wax is going to melt in between, and it's going to encapsulate all that stuff that you put down right in between those two sheets of wax paper. And it's very easy, takes only a couple of minutes. And that's why I was like, you can knock these out super fast. If you're organized and you lay everything out, you can get a lot of these done very fast. So I ironed that, I laid it out, I let it cool for like a couple of minutes, and then I'm taking my invite and I'm just gonna fold it over just to make sure I've got a good placement. I'm going to cut off the edges because they're just like a little scraggly, a little too long. But honestly, if you're going for that look and you like that kind of deconstructed, you know, natural look or whatever, I will leave some raw edges on and I think it will look beautiful, especially if you're doing like I do and you're putting the jute rope around it. I do love some jute rope. So I'm just taking that, I'm tying it in a simple bow. And yeah, it was very easy. It took me only a couple of minutes. And I think it turned out beautiful. I think once you place this in the envelope, and if somebody received this in the mail, I think they would think that this cost a lot more than it did. Or it looks very unique. And like it has a lot of thought put into it. So it is very cheap. You can do this for pennies. Like a roll of wax paper will get a lot of these done. And I got mine from the Dollar Tree. So it's only $1, so it's really just something you could do to add that little extra flair, that little extra touch, especially if you're strapped on cash, but you just want to make, you know, you want a nice wedding. Everybody wants a nice wedding. So if you do try it, tag me on Instagram. Guys, please go follow me on Instagram. I am going to be posting like mini little tutorials, like tiny, like something that's too short to make a video for. Kind of really self-explanatory things just to show what I'm doing. I'm going to be posting that stuff on my Instagram. And also follow the blog. There's a lot of free printables that are coming. There are a few already there. And that's just where I post all my stuff that I need, that I have for you guys to print or download. So yeah, I'll be posting another video soon. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Bye.